Here we are. Here we are. All right. What do we got today? So let's see. We're doing Webflow this morning. Just for an hour or so, maybe longer. We'll see. It's always a challenge trying to get this damn stream set up. Let's put it here. And all right. Step one. Let's open up where we left off last time. So I've got this page builder here. Let me just see here. Trying to find out how to set this up properly here. All right, I think I need muzzle. Just so I don't get distracted with a whole bunch of notifications. All right, let's see if that works. Okay. All right, so first I am building out the variables here. So I got a few groups or collections, they're calling it. Let's see where we're at. Let's take a look at our theme. Everything kind of revolves around the theme, right? So the tricky part about this particular task is that we're working on top of a code base, which is the most tedious / hardest thing you can possibly do sometimes. Excuse me. All right. Background, black text. All right. So I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to build out this one. So I've got another environment running on the side here. So what I'm going to do is, let me just do this for a second. Still getting some distractions here. All right, whatever. I'll just kind of quiet it down, I guess, if I need. Mock override. All right, let's try that. Okay. So I've got this environment here. Let me put this tab to build, this one to design. There we go. All right. First thing I'm going to do is just change out the variables here and then basically make a version of the live website in this environment and then have a good reference so that I don't have to like make the mental calculations in my head. So just swapping out these kind of really basic things here. So accent 1 will do the primary accent. Accent 2, let's actually go in here and open up we need to open up a Figma So this is the tricky part. We don't want to get too caught up in the Figma style guide, which has happened to me many a times. So I'm just going to pull this up here. Cool. So we got our colors. I don't even know if this is super accurate here. Let's see. Got that. I don't have the... I'm looking for an orange, which we have. Which I know we have for this website, so... Don't we have an orange? I guess we don't. We just have this gold. It's another highlight here. Font. Where's the color? There it is. Whoops. All right, let's set up the colors. Primary is that, and secondary we have this. This is our gold. This is a teal. This is our blue. All right. I'm not a huge fan of using color names, but I guess that's what we have here, so that's fine. All right. I need a quick access to mute my mic because I'm going to be coughing a lot. Everyone's sick. All right. So we got our whites, black, teal, gold. Okay. The teal, it's not right, so let me go look for that. Style guide, maybe? It's just like a slightly brighter color here. It's almost the same, but that's all right. Our light gray doesn't feel as light as it should be, but let's see, F5. Okay. Then we do have a mid gray of B1 here. And then we got dark gray. I think we've been good at actually using these, so just gonna run with it. Dope. All right. Size, I'll keep this. That's fine. Layout, I'll keep that. That's fine. Components is where things starts to change a little bit, but we'll get to that later. All right, back to our theme. Background is white. Inverted, we'll go to black, which looks like I copied the wrong thing. There we go. All right, we got the black primary accent, and then the gold is our accent too. Text is going to be black, I think. Text, yeah. And then inverted will be white. Accent 1 is... I think this is the teal. No. Interesting. Why is it? That's weird. Yeah, it is the blue primary. So primary accent, base mode, inverted is the same. Accent 1, the same. And then this, we'll just do gold. All right. That's our first accent. The text white, it goes to black. Accent 1 is blue. Accent 2 is gold. We're doing primitives up here, so that's fine. Blue stays blue. Accent 1, accent 1. Okay. All right. So I think I'm okay there for now. Now let's go back to our styles. Yeah. We're going to go to styles here. All right. So I don't know if it's worth it to update this style page since this is kind of a testing ground. I mean, how long does it actually take? Maybe, so maybe it doesn't take that long. So maybe I'll just do it. It's kind of, it's not pointless, but I guess I'll do this more in the live website and not here. Okay, so we've updated our theme. Now I want to work on the, just like taking a look at components here. Let's prevent style cleanup. All right, so taking a look at the section, grid, I think this is all fine. Let's go into header, footer, build mode template. I guess I do need to change it because I want my client to be able to use this environment as well. At the very least, what I could do is I can just make sure my components are right. So in buttons here, yeah. So as long as these are looking good, that's design mode. This is build template. Okay. So what's going on with this one? Oh, I think I just, yeah, I think that's what happened. Okay. I like messed around here a bunch. So I gotta reset some things here. The color mode, accent 1, I was thinking about that differently. Okay, so accent 1, the background is that. The text is gonna have to be white. And then, is it gold? X. No, we'll do teal, white, gold. Here, accent 2. Don't really have an accent 2, so I guess here I'll do like blue, white, gold, and then teal, white. Primary accent gold. I'll do that. Terrible. Okay. Do I want to do teal? Not the grade. Oh, I gotta do black, I think is what we use. Okay. That's what it is. So this one is inverted. Here's base. Okay, cool. Dope. All right. That's all set up, I think. So this is kind of what's dope about these build mode stuff. It's just like so easy to swap things. But the upfront is you gotta set it up. But even the setup doesn't take too long. I mean, I'm just kind of like messing around here, so maybe it is sort of taking too long, but yeah, we'll see. Okay. So this section has component variants. At the base, CC themed, and all of this is fine. Okay. I think there's some things I want to add in here, which I will do later, I think. Okay. Where? Oh, actually, I could keep this back here. All right, the next thing I want to do actually is go back to the actual website, client site, and begin changing something. So this is where things get really tricky. Because again, this is a live client website, so we don't want to totally mess this up. So I'm gonna stick to the page builder template here. Page builder components, yeah. I'll stick in here. So I'm gonna build out my components in this template and then move them over to the. Hey, what's up, man? And then move it over to the style guide. So let me open up here, build mode template maybe, yeah. So right now what I really want to do is, oh, I need to go into design control right here. Just because I have another browser opened. Okay. What? My mouse just died. Okay. The hell? Alright. Gotta plug my mouse in, I guess. Apparently. What's happening? No, I got 70%. Alright. We're back. So we got our section. Let's take a look at our page structure actually. Just make sure it's correct. Page wrapper. It's strange that Mast uses like puts class on the page wrapper. Not used to that. So what I could do here is I can actually not do that. Here. What I can do is I'll get rid of this. Get rid of. I think overflow clip is in page wrapper. Position also page wrapper. That's fine. The color. Reset the color here. Reset the color there. I think because my let's just go to static. Yeah. Because this is an existing code base and there's a million pages, I'm gonna need to maybe not work with the body element and do all my stuff in page. No, well, I'm also using page wrapper everywhere. God dang it. Okay, let's see. I do have quote unquote old page wrapper here, which these prefixes get really crazy when you're working with such a huge site and making these types of changes. So let's look at the yeah. Let's just. I'm gonna have to just like sprint through this section, I guess. Okay. Um, so this is the base. We got theme is base. It's really all you can ask for there. Then for the inverted, I think this is why I want to put in the base this background color. That's why I have it. Okay, I should not have reset that. I guess what I could do actually is see if it breaks anything. If it does, we know that it happened because of this. Okay. So theme background. So all of that just went into the body, right? Yep. All right. Let's just quickly look at like the home page. Okay. So now that we have access to the body, or the body's configured correctly, if I now go to inverted, interesting. Why is oh okay. I guess the combo class. Yeah, this is base. So we're like setting it again. That makes no sense. Yeah, I guess we are. Okay. It's inheriting it somehow. Okay. So now CC theme is the thing that's holding these values, I suppose. And then if I go into inverted, now I can flip it. What am I missing? Hmm, duh. That's what I'm missing. Okay. So that's inverted, and then we have accent 1 and 2, I guess. So all we got to do is that, and make sure I didn't mess anything up here. Change the theme to accent 1. Accent 1's background should be... Oh, I guess I did. Oh, right. Okay. So this one, the primary text is going to be white. The primary color, let me just see how I did the colors again. Background text and the primary accent. So the primary accent for accent 1 is actually black. And also, I just realized I don't have colors. I'm gonna spin up a new collection just called colors. And I'm gonna drop in the variables in here. So I will need base, gonna need, oh, let me add the actual items first, or the elements. Background, text, and then we'll do primary accent. I don't think there's a need for a secondary, but okay. Oh, god dang it. Wait a minute. I'm stupid. That's not what I want. Let's see. These are gonna be just straight colors, I think. Gold. Neutrals. These ones are brand colors, so I can I guess no, I'm not gonna name it. I'm gonna keep it real tokeny. So the gold, alright, so that's brand. Then we'll create neutrals. White, light gray. I guess I don't know. I feel like there's a chance that it's well, Webflow does force a color on, so I guess we'll do it. Blue, teal. So we got white, light gray. We need a mid gray. I also don't like doing mid gray because what if you need to create a new one in between? So this is why like 100, 200, 300, 400 makes more sense, but it's fine. Just keep pushing. I'm not hard coding any of these values, so it should be okay for me to like change names, I suppose. As long as I don't like write it write like this CSS right here elsewhere. Okay, so oops. Got our colors. Now we can go back to the theme and tweak that a little bit. So I don't need that. I guess I have just primary and secondary, I think. Okay, so our themes. Let's think about our themes. Background text, primary, secondary, and then yeah, I guess I do have it. Except it's not that. It's gonna be the gold. Inverted, still the gold. Accent one, it will be white, I guess. Maybe we'll do like black or something. It's not the most expanded color palette in the world. Okay. This one. this one goes to teal, white, primary goes to black. There goes same black. Secondary goes to everyone's just kind of going to the black color. We'll do blue. Just why not? That's a weird way to go about it because it goes teal, 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 and then blue. Primary, primary, teal. Sure, why not? No, I guess I do need this to be black actually. Yeah, we'll just keep both the same for now. There's gonna be no variation between these two, except for the base and inverted. Tertiary. Actually, no. Because on accent 1, the background should be blue. Text is white. The primary highlight is going to be this black, I guess. And then the secondary highlight, this could be the teal, I guess. Tertiary highlight is going to be black as well. This one could be blue. Maybe. Can't really test it out right now. All right, I think that's fine. Okay, so theme all the way up top here. So we got our theme going. Next up, we need our. I guess we could do components or. Let's just keep working on this section here. So we got base, inverted, accent 1, and I just need accent 2. Let's just make sure it's correct. White, okay, cool. All right, so now back to base. Just want to make sure our responsive stays. We got spacing on the section, which is fine. Cool. All right, so now inside of the slot itself, so we need section, container, and then the slot, and it's a combo class CC section. Okay. Base. Slot CC section, we got flex, put a gap. That's cool. All right, now let's take a look at the defaults. We don't have anything in the response for now. Everything is in default, which is okay. That's fine. Okay, so we do have this like rogue blue color and a cool gray. We'll deal with that later. We got some component ones here. Where is our size? It's right there. I'll leave all of this here. It's all the basic stuff. Here we go, spacing and layout. So actually, what I want is, can I move? No, I can't. I'm gonna have to, it's the best way to do this. I'll just set up the variables here. the way that mass likes to do it. So we'll do max width, and then we'll do grid gap main. This one's 20 and gap small. Crazy that the gaps, I don't know what the theory is here, that the gaps are in pixels. It's not very fluid of them, but it's okay. Spacing is margin X is small. Margin medium, 2M, 3M for margin large. Okay. Oh, this is, oh God, I'm in, forgot to remove container for some reason. Cool. Okay, now I can apply in here, slot CC section, I prep. Interesting. What's weird is this one has a gap on it. Base. The gap size for this one component is, oh, so if we take a look at what Mast has on their default, they're pulling it from their size list and not here, which I don't know why. Why did Mast, is that a mistake? It doesn't, yeah, that seems like a mistake on their clonable. Should I tell someone? Okay, so variables, so under responsive spacing, no, gap main. There we go. Let's make sure that's in the right spot. Responsive spacing margin, wait, gap main. Spacing, layout, row, and column gap. No, that's wrong. So I want responsive gap. Okay. All right. Next up, we want color mode to be Well, I guess by default the color mode's already set up. Properties we need is color mode, obviously the slot, and then the custom class. So we'll add that. And that custom class is on the section, not the slot. It's like, yeah. I don't think we actually need this one, but it's okay. Um, custom class in there. All right. So let's take a look at this. So yeah, we have the variant. I guess I should call this something else. Um, color mode, slot, and then the custom class. Cool. All right, just do. There you go. A little bit easier to work with there. I can reset this. Great. So now that we have that, next up, we want to check out their styles. There's the components. Components. There it is. Okay. So just studying how, let's pull this up here. Components are nicely laid out here. So I think this is kind of what I want to do on this end here. Style system. I'm going to create a then we'll call this components. All right, so now here in my components, let's just spin up a really quick page. I guess I gotta grab this from somewhere else. What do I need? I need the global designer custom code. And then styles nav. That's nice. Just paste that in here. that. What is the... This will at least let me style parent classes. I think. Never used it. I copied this frickin'... Oh, well, I guess that's fine. I can't believe in this project we have got the decor turned on. Take that out. All links. Oh, okay, now I think shift up or something. How do I use it? How do I... Press shift key and up arrow key to select the base class. I think this is not what I want to do. Shift arrow. Okay, but then if I delete this, how do I just... Okay, it doesn't work like that, I guess. Here, I just want to do 0.4 m. Background. Color is white. Background. Mass uses a lot of pixels. I'm not used to that. Okay. logo. Let's see. Where's the logo? All right. Just interest styles nav. Background color should be background. Yes. And then styles nav link is black. And it's a small font size. It's an M units too. And then the nav container is body. There's a container. What's this look like? I guess that's right. Okay. The current does have a so in here I do oh wait a minute. Where is the that's okay. So the first section is interactive. I think that's enough for this. Oof, it's global. This SVG is not in the right. Let me just quickly this shite right here. I don't know why. Where is this? What's happening? There's something odd. Oh, it's whatever this is. Um, padding 0, and then there's a flex on it, which we technically don't need. All right. Why is this? The current color is that. There's like some weirdo. There's a hover stick on it. Man, this website's so jank. It's okay. All right. Now I could just do page main. All right, page main, page main. It's weird that the Yeah, the page wrapper does have flex properties on it. It's crazy. Text, yeah, that's fine. And then now page main is that. Alrighty. Then inside, let's just make sure we tag it. Main in here, div. We can do page main div block section. I guess it's not a div block. It's alright. Then we got the old container. Actually, the container I want to change to our new container, which is this one. Section label. This is why I love mass. It's so clean. The DOM isn't filled with a bunch of crap. All right. After the buttons, we'll drop in a row. Now the row, I know our row got a stuff. So our row right now has all of this. There's no gaps on the row for some reason. It should have gap main. I'll see how that impacts the website actually, because I don't know if it's now going to duplicate it. Our row right here has some reason that I know for a fact it's probably going to break everything. Let's just make sure. Or the newer. Yeah, now it's huge. Is the call? I don't recall. I don't remember why. We do have the calculations here. What is this? This is layout grid gap main divided by 2. Grid gap row call gap divided by 2. That's fine. Then the row as that, and then layout grid gap. Okay. I think that's what I have here. That's not what I have here. Don't have layout set up. No, I do. Oh, I messed up. This is layout, not responsive. I probably broke a lot of stuff here. Okay, let's do this again. Where's our row? There's the row. There we go. Alright, now we got layout. This looks so wide now. Go to I think it's still okay. It's still fine. Okay. So now I'm seeing extra space in here. These is like the vent cards are feeling, or maybe it's the columns. Yeah, okay, it's the columns. So now the columns I have to adjust. These are technically the same values, but at least now it's going to pull from the right spot. This looks weird. This gap looks huge. I guess that was the original design. Let's see. Yeah, no, it's much tighter. It's like 40. 2.5 rounds. Okay, so this card has something weird going on. Let's see. Call. Oh, our row. Is it the row that's messed up? Yeah, got main. That's right. The row should technically be not center stretch, left stretch. And then margin left. Yeah, about 2 times -1. That's right. Yeah, I think that's good. For some reason, it seems extra large. Yeah, there shouldn't be a gap from here to there. What's happening? Let's see. I think the event cards themselves. Oh. Padding, maybe? Spacing layout. Oh, I think it's right. Hmm. Let's see if we could recreate it. Large So I think I know what's happening. Okay. Here's our column. And then large, we want it to be 3. Oh wait. It's a 12 it's a 12 grid system. So 4, I guess. There's something about the row that's not right. What is it? Okay, that's right. It's my calculation, maybe? Um, hmm, I just name it differently. Layout, grid, gap name. Oh, this is a call gap. What the hell? What am I copying? Okay, row. There we go. Gotta like hit enter really hard. And then what? I do call large 4 to do 3 call across. Or I could just remove it, I guess. No, I need to do. I want this column 4. Yeah, I think it's just that 5 in general. The problem is it's still stretching. There shouldn't be a gutter in the middle. So is it my column? Call gap divided by 2, right? So this one is this one. That one. Still no dice. Oh, and then the width should be oh, this friggin' large 4 isn't doing jack shit. All large 4. I don't think we have Oh, it's the wrong freaking class. Stupid. That's what we want to think. All right. And then all of them has call large foreground. Cool. Then we just want to make sure our padding is right. Layout grid gap main divided by 2. Calculation. 2. Layout grid. So that's like 20 pixels each. All right. Now, how do we... The row is still messed up. Width, width of the container should be 80%. Did I make one of these? Basis 33. Gap row. I feel like it's the calculations that's wrong. Yes. So large 4 is max width 33%. 33, 3, right? It's auto, and then huh, someone is messing with what? It can't be this because it's the card. It's like not fitting there. Why won't this just let me copy and paste the whole freaking thing? Let's look at our layout. Where do we go? Max width 85.5, right? Gap main 40, 28. Half 1 to 3. Okay, so that's right. Unless my body has like some weird thing going on. Container, block, auto width, container max width. Right, right. What? Okay. Uh, the problem with this is because it's like It's another code base, so I don't know. I guess I can. I don't know if there's like some rogue style somewhere. It's messing up our page. Look at all this crap. Base or something. No, these are all. Jeez. So much bloat. I'm not even mess with that. Alright. Very weird. Who is. I'm gonna publish. I'm gonna have to inspect this. This should be like a simple ass, like, set the columns, set the rows, and then you're good. Well, let's check out our components page and let's see how this one came about. So here we have a row. So if I drop in, let's say this. Yeah, it doesn't work either. What the fuck? Large four. What? Base. Feels like the calculations are wrong or something. Or it's just maybe my Zoom. Maybe my browser? Is it my browser? I did zoom in. Alright. I think we're missing some things in the designer custom code. Worked. Yeah, we are. Let's put this in before line. It's bizarre. Like, why is this not working? Oh, okay. Maybe that's why also. Call. All large. Four. This one. Call. Four. There's a. It's got. It's my row, right? It has to be. So this calculation is wrong. Layout grid gap main. 2 times minus 1. Let's change the variable. It's totally right. Don't understand. torso. I feel like it has to be the row. There's just not enough space in the row, and there's like some weird. Padding left is also targeting gap main, left and right, but now it's dividing it by 2. Yes. Grid, gap main, divided by 2. Yes. Oh, wait. No. Basis is that. What? No, it's one rem. Is it the body? It's one rem. Layout is on base. Dude, this is so weird. Why? This one. I feel like there's something odd about this. Left to right, right. Don't understand what the hell. I don't want that. I want that. Hmm. Yeah, there's something that's pushing everything in the wrong spot. And I think it's the gap. I feel like it's gap or it's the column. Oh, that was correct. Oh, it could be the inner element. It's the inner element. Oh God. Wait, is it? Yep. It's no, it's not. Dang it. Card body. also literally be this because I changed my appearance before. Maybe it's probably this. It's not. It's so annoying. All right, let's inspect this. Who is responsible for this? It's the row. I mean, obviously. I don't understand. Yeah, this grid column gap and grid row gap. Layout grid gap. Okay, so for some reason my columns isn't getting calculated correctly. That's the problem. Or the padding itself, rather. And it's happening because of the row. Now the row of styles margin left. No, it's not the row, it's the columns, I guess. So if we go to the column, max width, good. Mm. This should be flex basis. And then what's it computed? 33, display block, flex grow is 1, font size 16, everything's literally the same. Max for 33, 20, 20, 100. What the fuck? Alright, that's crazy. It's already the same. Let's look at row. Stretch, wrap, margin left -20, right -20, row gap 40. What? 7. What is happening? Let me open this up in this browser. Let's see. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Why is this? Oh, wait a minute. The column needs to divide by 2 the gap thing. The row has grid gapping. So for some reason, the column is not divided by 2. If I go into the mass and delete this, feel like it could also be that the call arch for the call arch for is all it's doing is attaching it to. I don't understand what's different with my code and their code. It's got me. Right? Yeah. Let's look at this again. Very closely together. Is it because something down here is being weird? I don't know. That's very freaking weird. What if I change this? Alright, there's something in my custom code from this old code base that's messing everything. Wow. I don't understand. I don't understand what's happening. Let me select port 4. Why is this taking so long? This is the most basic shit ever. It's just there's something about what are they doing in here? Rich text. Yeah, I guess there's just something in the in the new mass clonable that is making the columns or the row rather. Like why is there a row? Why does the row have a freaking gap main on? Is there some sort of magic trickery going on here? Hmm. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Something is suspicious here. Where's that? Where the heck is it? Oh. That's stupid. That is annoying. Like, serious, dude? Wow, dude. Wow. I hate my life. That is so stupid. Oh my god. Ah, why was there a gap? Okay. Ah, Jesus. All right, well, that's resolved. Uh, the old developer of this website locked it, and for some reason I just like did not see it in my head. When Webflow was redesigning this Flex UI stuff, I was part of I don't know if I can talk about this too much, but I was part of like a group of people that got to like preview it and stuff, and a good amount of us were like, this is confusing. I never thought it was confusing, and then now just having that issue, that's so annoying. Oh my God. All right, so fixed it. Now I gotta go and just make sure everything else is working. Yeah? Yeah. It doesn't look completely broken. Insert center. All right. Um, let's look at all the pages. Wow, dude. That took up so much of my damn time. But now we're here. I can finally do my job. Button, button, buttons, 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 buttons. All right. Okay. So, ooh, that's nice. That's a new feature. All right. It's hard to wrap my mind around what the hell I just went through. I wonder why they're putting a page wrapper on here. Okay. And background is none. For some reason, styles card has a background. Styles. Right. Hmm. Card body. Very odd that mass puts like a white background color. There's just so many styles in the page wrapper for this. All right. Okay. So we got our buttons. Let me see inside of base. We do have this. We have this button instance, and then there's also this. What are we using for the? Got an old button instance. Uh, Interactive. It's a strange naming. Okay. So let me go to, whoops. Our new button, which we are not using anywhere, it seems like. But let me just rip through this one. So here, oh, let's do component button. Oh wait, I don't want this on the component. This one. I guess I do already have it. This is the vertical padding of button. Yep. The thing is, this should really be in M units if we're gonna do mass. So I think, is there a, yeah, there's a components setup. This is a lot of work, actually. I have to start thinking about whether or not like it's faster to just rebuild the website in a new environment than all of this skipping around. That's a dangerous, dangerous thought. I just want to burn it out, burn it down, basically. Um, size. So this. So that. It's a little inconsistent how the mass naming is happening right here, but that's okay. Font size, line height, letter spacing. taking the values of just the default math style system here. Okay. Oh, these are all buttons. Oh, I could have done this to begin with. Make drag the whole thing. All right, drag this over here. This is vertical. This is horizontal. This is still the base. Then here we need the weight to be button from weight. It's just whatever size, button size, color, weight. Brand text. It's just that. Letter spacing. We want to capitalize it. This one's primary accent. Theme, color, primary accent. Radius. It's all rounded, so just do that. Cool. All right. Don't need the transitions right now. Okay. Button icon. We have a start. Want this inside of here. Save this one. Where's the wrap? All right. Button itself. Let's have a focus on the view. Inline flex. We got that. We got that. We got that. Cool, 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 cool. What else do we need? Border? We don't need a border. Oh, I guess we do need a border. because we have some outlines. So border, I think the border, well, for this one, I guess it's just transparent. And then that's fine. Let's leave it like this for now. All right, so for button icon, I think this is fine for now. Hover, there's just some box shadow stuff happening. Okay, so now I'm gonna just add a secondary. Oh, all right. So this is a visibility. Reset these. This one, settings. I guess that's fine. No, we'll do something different here. This is left. This is right. Both are actually hidden by default. What? Icon left. Really just want to build from the ground up, man. Button icon. Just want to make sure this is oh no. There's no sound? Oh. Maybe it's my stream. If you can't hear anything. Maybe it's freaking Webflow giving me the worst experience right now. Now we got multiple reports of people. Oh. I think it was my mic. Okay. We've been at this for almost freaking 2 hours. Jesus. All right. So what did we actually get done, though? Who knows? Chat knows. Chat saw the pain of rows, the hidden rows situation. But so now, I mean, like, if we just look at this. So now this is decent. We can have our icons, all that stuff is kind of nice. The other thing I kind of want to do is have the icons themselves be an actual component that you can kind of select in here like this. The variant actually should be, okay, let me just do the variant real quick. Let's do the variant real quick. Variant. Where the hell is it? There it is. There you go. I need a secondary variant. I don't know why I have an icon. I don't need an icon. This seems scary. I'm not gonna do that. All right. The variants really should just be brand related, like styles, not like layout stuff, or not layout stuff, but like hiding and revealing elements, like icon or something. Because the icons and everything else should be baked into the component itself. So that's probably the move. All right. In here, secondary component button, we need, what actually changes with this one actually? The background, I guess first of all, component button. So, all right. So we want the text to be the black. It's a weird. No, let's do blue. Background, none. Do I not have a transparent? That's okay. Whatever. Border radius is still that. Then the outline to brand. I think that's the style we have. I mean, technically we have actually, oh yeah. No, it's all okay, never mind. For some reason it's all black. So black. I just clicked that for no reason. Background's still white. This one is still blue. Oh wait, no, this one is black. All right, so now we got that going for us. Let's just check if it works. It does work. The hover is garbage. Let's work on that really quickly. So secondary, let me hide this. Button. All right, when we're in secondary and we hover, I guess we could just go to like the normal. So I'm gonna do blue. I don't know if I should really be pulling this from my button color, my component. But whatever. Color, primary. All right, and then now I just need to add the transitions and then we're basically good to go. Let's see here, button. Okay, transition. What did we do? Background, color. We'll make this snappy. And then we also did the border. Border, super fast. All right. It's kind of jarring, but that's okay for now. All right, so we got that, and then now we can have our, buttons here, or icons here. I hate that, yeah, I should have set this up differently, but that's gonna take too long. Okay. Sheesh. All right. Where are we? Button. Okay. This is just default. All right, this is just default. And now I think the rest of the style guide is just a bunch of, or the rest of the buttons are just a bunch of different configurations. And because we know what we're doing, I guess I'll just do it. So this is going to be default and icon right. So icon right, default, icon left. Okay, now we're on to the easy part, because oh, actually I didn't map. I should organize some things here just a little bit. Button. Just call this text. Do something like that. Maybe. And then button text. Where am I? The icon stuff should be in their own respective folders. Icon. Property settings, icon, perfect. All right, maybe that's a little bit cleaner. Why is button? How? Oh, here we go. There we go. So I like Mass has this like class naming to pull in the. Oh, I should put in the link. I have a class naming to pull in the fonts. It's like font awesome kind of thing. In my Figma style guides, I have them as components, like literally hundreds of icons just as components. That's what I envision for this button. But that's going to take way too long, so I'm not going to do that right now. All right, let's add the link. Oops. Yeah, there you go. All right. What else are we missing? Let's look at our props. We have a text, we have a link, we have the icons, we have the variants. That's it. I think we're good. Icon right, icon left. Okay, cool. All right. Now what? The main thing I actually want to do, or that I was hoping to freaking do, is the build mode. Oh my god, we finally made it. We made it to build mode. Okay. So what is this build mode all about? First, I think I'm gonna create a new section. This is our build mode. All right, and then this should be like an H2. This should be not there. Whoops. Okay. First things first is the section, which we just spent so much freaking time on. Whoops. The best way to present this is through an empty div block, I think. Okay, section, container. Do I want to wrap this in a row? No. Not a row, div. So I'm going to do an empty div block here just because it's a section and it should be just, I just need to like hold it with something. Okay, so I think I already created it. Yeah, I did. So here's our section instance. And what we have with the section instance is we got our different color modes, you know, that's all proper. We got a slot in there, and then we have custom class. So that's great. That's it for section. Next after section, let's see, create a little border, I think. I'm gonna put a border in here. Where did my border go? Do another section down here. There's the border. Okay, cool. I guess after build mode, it's some kind of prevent cleanup is what they want. And this is kind of like, I'm just gonna paste this in here. We'll just do that. Realm has not been nice about pasting. It keeps defaulting to just like changing the class name. Or maybe I don't even have Realm set up. Oh my god, that's why. Jesus. Wow. I didn't have my Realm thing open, so that's good. All right, back to build mode. We got section. The next one that we need is grid. So let's see. Huh. Interesting setup they got going here. Okay, so this is gonna be the grid. And then I need the section labels really in the div? Alright, whatever. Nothing worse than like unnamed div, I think. Alright, we got grid. Oops. This is kind of like the most important part of this whole thing. Okay, so grid row. Let's create another div in here. And what do we call this? Grid dash row, I guess. Okay, interesting. Can I paste this in? Now we're cooking. I think in the grid row, yeah, it's just a div block with a slot for, so I don't even need to do that actually. So let's just turn this into a component called grid. What do they call it? It's like grid row. Grid dash row. And grid dash row is inside of build mode. Okay. All right. So in here, let's add a div, or actually, I need a slot, and then this is row. Then we can delete this one right here. I need more coffee. Losing steam. All right, sweet. So the thing with the grid to make this like usable is we need to add like a shit ton of variants, basically. All right, so what's the fastest way to do this? There's no fast way to do this except to just freaking do it. Top left, which is, I guess, just what's top left gonna be? It's just regular row. Then we need I'm just gonna type this out first. Top left, top right, top center, something in between, center left, center right. This is why having a framework is clutch, because you don't have to do what I'm doing right now. Center, center. And the reason why I have to do what I'm doing right now is because this is on top of another code base, center. And I ran the numbers. It would take even longer to rebuild the entire website. Bottom left. Although after today, I feel like maybe burning it all down and building from scratch is maybe the move. I don't know. Bottom left, right, center, left, right, center. What? There we go. Left, right, center, between. Left, right, center, between. Left, right, center, between. Top, center, bottom. Top, center, bottom. Okay. All right. So why did we just do all of that? Now I can switch over to right. Yes. We switch over to right. And what we need for right is row align right, basically. So top right, row, right, stretch. That's it. That's all we're doing. Top center. So these are just like flex properties, essentially. Center, stretch, everything stays the same. Top between. Flex, X, space between, and then stretch. I think it's always a stretch. Center left. Center right. It's still a little painful how tedious this is. Center, center, roger, roger. Center, center. And then between. And then bottom left. I think bottom left is, yeah. I don't even know if people will ever use bottom left, but, you know, you never know. Bottom left, bottom right, bottom center, and bottom between. Okay, Jesus. Finally. Sweet. So got that set up. Next up, we do need to set up grid column. I think I can just drop that in here. Well, hold on. What's happening? Here's my column. The frickin' column that took up so much of my damn time. Column. This one I don't even need a containing div. So grid column. Whoops. This should go to build mode. Grid row should also go to build mode. All right, so this is our grid column. This one has a lot of stuff in it. First, let's drop in a slot. And for this one, CC column. Okay. Let's take a look at base first and CC column. First, I want this to be the gap medium. Where is that? Gap medium. And then what else do I want? That's it, I think, for now. Okay. But now the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so let's start with full. Okay, it's not gonna let me. It's so annoying. First, shrink. Now it'll let me, I think. Full. There we go. Shrink 3, 4, 5. This is 6. 7, 8, and then 9. All right. Wow. Now what? Okay, full. Full, we don't need to necessarily do anything, I think. I think full is just that, basically. Shrink, we want to shrink everything down. So what does that mean? For shrink, all right. The shrink is going to be modified by, I think, custom code. I'll check that in a second. All right, but let's go in here. 3 out of 12 is going to be 25% max width. Obviously. 4 is 33, I think. Wait, so we're setting this on the column itself, right? Yeah. So max width 33, and then 5. Already 1.66%. 6 out of 12, 50. 7 out of 12. Clearly terrible at math. Whoa. And then 666. 66.66%. And the 9 is 75. Oh, yeah, obviously. 75. All right. So now we got all of our columns set up finally. This is sort of the biggest / most tedious part. And we just did it, so that's good. Okay. That's our column instance. I'm going to remove it and put it in here instead. And then I'm also going to just, I guess I could do like 3 of them. Look at that. We got our columns. Inside the columns, you can drop whatever you want in. And what's kind of nice is here, I can do something like this, maybe. You know? Oh, and then set this guy to shrink. Or not. Well, I guess this one's only 4 out of 12. But yeah, look. So now the client can at least, like, you know, get something going. If I did like 8 out of 12, and then this one is set to shrink. So this is where I need to find out where is the where's the shrinkage happening. I guess you could like do stuff like this. I think I'm missing a property on the shrink, I think. Let's see. Style. Just pulling up my reference here. Shrink. It looks to be like a grid gap main divided by 2. And then on shrink, no, it can't be that. It has to be like a width thing. It's gotta be in the custom code, I would think. What the hell? Let's see. Pull this up. Slot CC column button. Slot CC column accordion. Row, gap, rich text, body. No, it's not. Okay, then it's, let me move this over here. Then it's gotta be, I'm in 4 out of 12. Let's do shrink. It's in here. Flex bottom. It's not in there. It's in here. Interesting. Oh, is it the calculation? Yeah, this one's divided by 2. This one is the same though. You would think that it's gonna be about well, full base has this going for it. And then shrink. Oh, shrink doesn't have CC column. That's what it is. Okay, so shrink, go in here, remove that. That's a shrink. And then, what? And then slots. Oh wait, no, it does. Slot CC column. Shrink call, nothing. Shrink slot CC column. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Full is slot CC column. Shrink slot. How? Oh, I must have set up the others incorrectly, maybe. Slot 3 out of 12. Dang it. Yep, I messed up. Super annoying. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to do this for all of them. Yo, copied and pasted it in the wrong spot. Wait. Only for some of them it looks like I messed up on. Right? Yes. It should be in column. Let's look at 5 out of 12. It looks like all of them are correct, except for that first one. Maybe the last one too. Maybe this one too. Let's just make sure. Oh yeah, we're good. Okay, jeez. All right, now it's definitely working. Is it? All right. Grid column full. Grid column shrink. I guess I would have to do something like this. Why? This is so goddamn confusing sometimes. Shrink call. So here I'm gonna do shrink call. It's just that. Okay, and then if I do 3 out of 12, the max width is there. Yep. Yep. Okay. All right. I think we're good. If I made this like 8 out of 12, and then this one, I don't understand why it's not shrinking. There you go. All right, so now we got a grid system. That took so goddamn long. Let's see. What's the last thing I need to do? I think that's it for now. So now at least, you know, we can build out, like, let's drop like a component. Let's see. I don't know if I have, what components do I have? Just random newsletter CTA. There you go. And then you can kind of do stuff like that. You can also change things. My shrink and full, I feel like, are not working properly. That's gonna drive me insane. Hold on. Last thing I'll do is just look into this really quickly. Slot column, no styles. Slot. Okay. Full. I think full has to have like 100% or something, maybe. Okay, maybe not. Max 333. All right, I think it's okay. But yeah, so now I could just like paste that. Whoop. Grab this, paste that in there, and do stuff like this, and then there isn't a stretch though. Oh, well, I guess it's the component itself. It's not stretching. But even the CTA itself is actually surprisingly nicely done, because look, it's in its like responsive form, basically. Let's do like a 6 and a yeah. Okay. It's a lot of work, for sure, but in time, it'll be done. Okay, that took way too long. I gotta move on into even more complicated stuff. Unfortunately, I can't stream it, but it's all good. Maybe back later tonight, just making more intense 3D stuff.